Hi, Roosevelt Bears. I'm Laura, the assistant principal at Roosevelt, and I've got 3 tips to help you read your child's report card that should have just come in the mail. There are 3 areas I'm going to point out to you: attendance, grades, and effort. And if you can find these and understand what these mean on your child's report card, then you're doing a great job. So, attendance is the first one. First semester, which we just ended, we have had 90 days of school. And so what we're looking at for strong, excellent attendance is a student who has come at least 95% of the time. So that means students should have no more than 4 absences for first semester. If you have hit that 4 or below, oh my goodness, thank you, congratulations. If your child has more than 4 absences, anything between 4 and 9 absences would be kind of in a danger zone, and anything more than 9 absences would definitely be in a danger zone. And here's what that looks like, and I'll have a link for this below. But attendance is one of the strongest indicators of how much your child is able to learn. So please help us make sure your child every day is logging on and doing what their teacher is asking, and then we can take care of learning. The next area to look at, number 2, is grades. Of course, that's what we think of when we think of report cards. Instead of A, B, C, D, F, which we all grew up with, we now have 4, 3, 2, and 1. A 4 is above standard. Your child is working above their grade level. A 3 is what we're looking for. They're meeting the standards for the grade that they are in. A 2 means that they are somewhat below. They've got some real areas of weakness that we need to work on with them. And a 1 is that they are significantly below. They might be even a couple of years below grade level. So what we want you to do is to look at the report card and just scan those columns and look for numbers that are a 3 and above. That means they're doing great. Anything that is a 1 or a 2 is an area where we want you to talk to the teacher and find out, oh my gosh, how can I help my child in this area? Here's a specific example, because the ELA, the English Language Arts part of the report card, has a lot of stuff in it. So a lot of the subject areas have the areas broken down. So English Language Arts is broken down into literature, informational text, foundational skills, etc. And so there's a separate grade for each of those. Then there's a score for something called DIBELS right here in the middle. There's a B, S, or I for DIBELS. DIBELS is a reading test to see how well your child is learning how to actually read, so it's really a big deal. B, benchmark, means that they are at or above standard, so that's fantastic. And S for strategic means that they're struggling a little bit, they're a little bit behind, and we really need to bump them up and work on more and more reading. And I is intensive, which means that they are significantly below where they should be at their grade level, possibly, again, multiple years below. And so that's a real area that we need to focus on. And there's more DIBELS information in the box below, but the B, S, or I is the main thing for you to look at. And then if you have an S or an I there for your child, talk to your child's teacher and find out, what's going on and how can I help. So that's the ELA part. And then there's sections like this for science, social studies, PE, music. So scan all those grades looking for 4s and 3s, which are at or above grade level. 2s and 1s are areas below. The last part, of course, is effort. And here at Roosevelt, we believe in following the BEAR expectations, and a lot of that is showing lots of effort. What we're looking for there is a plus for consistently meeting expectations. A check means they're doing okay in that area of effort, and a minus means they have some real problems putting forth effort. So we could use a lot of help there. And then this is a new area that we haven't had on report cards in the past. If there's a check mark here, that's very good. That means they're doing a great job with online learning. If there are check marks here, these are areas for your child to improve in online learning: Google Meet, Google Classroom, or office hours. So take a look at that. The main thing is that the whole purpose of a report card is for us to communicate with you about your child. How is your child learning and growing? And so if you have any questions, we want you to reach out, to call, email, text, request a conference. We are here to help you understand your child's growth and work together to keep your child on track, even during this extraordinary year. So thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you during second semester.